Hey everyone, Thordan Smash here, and we are well into Season 22 of Apex Legends, but the big question is, well, there are supposed to be heirlooms returning for individual characters, but when exactly is that going to happen, and what are they going to be? We're going to go over all of that along with some Battle Pass reactives, some more news and information on Apex Legends, and we're also going to go ahead and give out a Bangalore Heirloom recolor. All you have to do is like, comment, subscribe, and you're entered for a chance to win, but without further ado, let's jump into today's topic. So we are currently already halfway through our first collection event of Season 22, and as most of you are aware, it does feature the Bangalore Heirloom recolor, and that begs the question to be, well, there should be 2 more events going on this season, and what can we be expecting for upcoming Heirloom? And it's important to know that Respawn did recently say that they are going to be bringing back legend-specific heirlooms, and we already have a lot of hints about it. For instance, there was a Newcastle hook sword that was scrapped, but now looks like it could be coming back in as a universal reward. In fact, when it was broken down on Apex Uncovered, it seems like the Newcastle hook sword will be sold in a Milestone event featuring a mythic death box as usual. It's mentioned to have a kill tracker add-on for melee kills with heirloom equipped, or a kill tracker in general. No release date, but this would be the next legend specific heirloom if it does not become universal. The scrapped one looks like this little sword right here. These are hook swords. It's unknown right now if this is going to be the next thing planned in, but it very well could be, what we could be seeing. That being said, we already know that we have a heirloom recolor already this season with Bangalore, and Bloodhound has been found in the game files with mythic attachments to it, so Bloodhound should be coming in Season 23, but that doesn't really answer the question of, well, what's next? Now, there's interestingly enough something found in the files by Universal Karmbit, and it's a Karambit, which you can see right here. This is a concept art of it right now. Most likely going to be one of those milestone events because, well, it's universal, comes with a death box, and it's kind of going with the CSGO theme as it's a very popular weapon over there, but we've heard nothing this season or anything in the files about it. Now, of course, there is also the Pathfinder Prestige skin. This was originally slated, according to a lot of data miners and leakers, to come last season, but as we know, we got the Lifeline Prestige skin. For whatever reason, they decided to swap it and change it. Pathfinder still seems the most likely. We haven't heard any other Prestige skins for any other legends coming, so it makes sense that Pathfinder would likely come in this season. We don't actually know that much about the events this season. The only big news we know is that it is likely to come on September 18th and last until October 2nd, and that's because Yoro Tsuki let us know Bounty Hunter is the next LTM scheduled coming up. There's going to be some store sales like Academy and Vampire Hunter before then, but those are just going to be store sales. Bounty Hunter will likely be the LTM for the Milestone event, where we'll go ahead and see either the Karambit or that hook sword for Newcastle. But if it's universal, what does that mean next? Well, there is some talk or a leak a while ago by Voltec Titan where he talks about Mad Maggie having an heirloom that has Fuse's arm as an animation, and it shows a little picture there in the bottom left, but we haven't heard much more about that. It would make sense as Mad Maggie, this is her 10th season since she's been released. She's been waiting a very long time. I think she's now currently the longest waiting legend, but it's always possible we see that actually come into Season 23 because, well, Season 23 is codenamed Cosmic. Doesn't let us know too much more about that, but there will also be events for Mad, Merc, and Techno. Those are all the code names right now. I could see Merc being what is Mad Maggie's heirloom event. She's not necessarily a merc per se, but she did lead a rebellion. I could see it kind of fitting. We do actually know a little bit about the Milestone event coming next, as Tsuki did let us see this Horizon skin right here. It's apparently the final event reward, so if you get everything, you get this Horizon skin, which means that they might go with a reactive again in a weird way, like they did with the Havoc for the last Milestone event, which wasn't the final reward, it was just placed in there. I'm still not a big fan of that. I'm still confused really on why we need exotic shards as a new currency. It feels like we only have a limited number of things or to update the Katars with them. You might as well just done heirloom shards or maybe legend tokens. It feels like adding in another currency was unneeded. That being said, there is actually a bug right now with the Karambit, so if you have it, you can get a huge advantage if you're playing Rampart or Vantage. You can actually see it on screen. This is from Tsuki. Apparently, when you equip it, the laser on the Sheila and on the Vantage are not seen, so you can kind of blindside opponents and they'll have no idea you're actually aiming at them, which is actually a pretty big buff and makes this the first pay to win heirloom that's been in the game for a while. Interestingly enough, the Battle Pass is also getting a little bit of backlash recently. Just wanted to go over that. Tsuki shows that this is a badge that you can get, but you have to reach level 100 on the Battle Pass, despite the fact that it's only 6 weeks long and the max level is 60. It's kind of confusing. Along with that, we know we're getting a reactive P2020 in the Split 1, but it seems like Split 2 is going to be a recolor version version of it, Yoro Sasuke went ahead and showed us right here. I was a little disappointed when hearing about this. I thought they would have gone ahead and done 2 different reactives and 2 different splits. It kind of makes the whole singular battle pass having 2 versions of the same reactive weapon kind of pointless. I'm really glad they reverted the battle pass changes, because if they hadn't, there would have been a huge outcry about the fact that they were making us use Apex coins to buy recolors of a reactive skin that was just in the split 1. It's just a very confusing thing. Not sure what Respawn is exactly trying to do with a lot of this stuff here, but hopefully we actually see something good on the upcoming collection event on September 18th with the new LTM with Bounty Hunter, and it is finally a legend heirloom, because I think that is something we've all wanted. The last one was Fuse, I think back in season 19, and it's just been a little too long now. Let me know down below, what are your guys' thoughts on heirlooms coming back, and which one would you like to see in for which legend? Also, don't forget to check out this video right here by my editor Novell, who does amazing Apex Legends content, and until next time everyone, keep slaying the Outlands, and I'll see you out there.